Is the Power Commander 5 and the DynoJet Auto Tune worth it? Well, stick around and I'm gonna tell you my opinion. Huh, I seen it coming. I was hot on the brakes. Hello everybody, coming at you with all my might. It is Smite. How you guys doing today? So I got multiple questions about the Power Commander and the Auto Tune, so I figured I'd shed some light on the topic. And if you watched my unboxing video, I got a whole slew of parts along with the Power Commander and the Auto Tune. Now with that being said, I slapped all the parts on the bike so I couldn't feel out what they individually did by themselves. And right off the bat, I put in my desired fuel ratio, which I'm running this at 12.2. I'm not saying that's the law on air fuel ratio. You do what you want to do. DynoJet Auto Tune recommends, like, I think it's 13.2, so I went a whole 13.5 or 13.2, so I went a whole other point. So I've been building this map over time, over the past week, and I have noticed a hit in my fuel mileage, which that is to be expected. I was getting an average of 31 miles to a gallon. Now I knew that was going to happen. I've dealt with jetting before, and this is fuel programming is really not different. You're going to use more fuel if you're putting more fuel in it. So that was not my concern. But I did come up with a solution to combat that, because there are times where you're not really railing on it and you don't need maximum performance, like if you're on a long stretch of highway. You don't want to be running 31 miles to a gallon when you can get a lot more. So what I did is I bought a map switch. So with the map switch, you can wire it up into your Power Commander and you can have access to 2 maps. So I'm currently building and in the process of having my performance map, which the fuel ratio is 12.5, but then I have another map which I can use for my economy mode. For the economy mode, I'm just going to load the stock map. So what I did is I opened up the Power Commander and threw the stock map in, and yes, Auto Tune is currently running and it's suggesting what it should feed, feed into the bike. I think they have 13.2 when I throw the program in, and 13.8 for the cruise range. But basically I'm not going to adjust the stock map. So I'm going to have the stock map and then I'm going to have my performance map. So when I want fuel economy, I'm just going to switch it over to the stock map. Now Auto Tune is still going to run, but I don't have to accept the changes. So it's still going to be adding more fuel over what the stock is, because I have the air fuel ratio up a little bit on that second map. So I'm not going to worry about, you know, blowing the bike up or anything, because it's still sending and still giving a little, so essentially it's going to richen the bike up a little bit, but it's only going to allow it to go to 20%. No more higher than that. Now it's up 20 and down 20. I can adjust that later, but that's what it's doing right now. But even with that extra 20%, I'm still getting 41, 43 miles per gallon, so that's not too awful bad. 10 miles a gallon between switches, that's, I mean, and granted I was running it hard. I run it hard when I'm on a performance map, or just when I'm riding in general. That being said, just yesterday I switched it and put the stock map in because I just wanted to feel it out. And when I did that, I got on the bike and I'm sitting here and I'm twisting the throttle and I'm going and I'm like, man, this feels so off. It felt like a ghost, like I was just riding a shadow of the bike, because the performance map is a noticeable difference. Now, how much you'd have to dyno to see like the horsepower and the torque ratings, but I got used to the bike and I could seriously feel that it was not performing like it has been. So it is quite a bit of money for, I don't know how much performance you're actually getting out of it, but I was thinking about getting a different bike, and this tamed that beast for a while. I'm a lot happier with my bike now, because I wanted something with a little more oomph, and it gave me the amount that I was, you know, I always could use more, but I'm definitely happy with it. I didn't really want to do the whole dyno thing, so that's why I bought the Auto Tune, and that's why most people buy the Auto Tune. Now, once I get my map built, it will keep my bike in that range 20 up and down. So if it needs less fuel or more fuel, it'll keep it in that range, just like your regular O2 sensor does on your car. So technically, when you were done making a map, you wouldn't have to keep the auto tune. You could plug it and then use the auto tune on something else. Plug your O2 sensor, because it will run that map, but it won't adjust it based off of elevation and air temperature, you know, which, not air, yeah, air temperature and density. So that's why I'm just gonna leave it run so I get my optimal fuel settings whenever I need it. But I got my performance map pretty well built and I'm happy with it. But like I said, I'm also glad that I got the switch, because if I'm jumping on the highway, I don't want to be burning a ton of gas. So if you were worried about getting a fuel programmer and it not doing anything, I can assure you it will do something. Now granted, that I took and I put a pipe and an air filter on this, you stay there, but I also ran it on a stock map. So I ran a stock map versus a tune map, and that's how I determined my difference. There's spikes up here. Now for throttle response, the F800gs, they're a little twitchy in the beginning range. Now I can't give you an honest opinion about that now, because I have a Rekluse auto clutch, so that really smooths out the bottom range, you know, when you're taking off and as soon as they slow down. But like I said, I did all these mods, I just paid off my bike, so thank you so much to everybody who's watched my videos and shared my content. You guys are amazing. That's what helped me get this paid for, so thank you so much. But thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hopefully it shed some light on this subject. But that's all I got for you today. Enjoy the weather, enjoy riding, and ride safe. Have a nice day, and God bless. Hey, don't forget to share the video.